Now out of all the engines I've got, I've never had so much trouble with one. Never. This one I've had, oh god, I don't know how long, running problems with. Oh, I can remember the first time she started acting up, but I can't remember when that actually was. And all I'm going to say is that it was quite a few years ago. And throughout those years since she started, she's been a really bad runner. She always managed to start, really. Well, start moving. She wasn't exactly behaving like as if, well, stopping and completely dying, always running. But the reason she was a bad runner, was just not satisfied at all, was because she was just so erratic. It was a lot more noticeable when she was pulling trains, like there was just sudden erratic movement, a bit like that. So she hasn't been out in a while. It's got a name, this LNER B1, and she's weathered as well. She's a 61008 Kudu. This one really existed. I see it in one of the old steam railway programs, well, filmed back in the 50s and 60s DVDs. I've got. They film near the London area. You just see a nameplate there. So I'm sad to say that she has had. Again, she's a really nice engine, but she's currently been an extremely bad performer. I can't remember the last time she pulled a train because of her bad running. But I mean, I dismantled her a couple of times, clean, lubricated. Doing that just did no good. My doings just seemed to do no good at all. But this time when I've got her out, at first she was erratic and there was an awful lot of green light flickering. But I ran her at full speed for, well, on and off really, a couple of times. And one strange thing is that she seemed to run much better backwards than forwards. I don't know what has gone wrong with this engine. But as you can see now, she seems, well, fairly smooth. I'm still not really satisfied though, because the last time this happened where she seemed to smoothen up and I had her pulling a train, the exact same thing happened when I next got her out, and that was just being as erratic as any locomotive can get. See there. So you might have just picked out there was a little bit of light flicker. So there isn't as much hesitation. Before there was it was just flick, flick, flick like that. Well, just it was right hesitant, as it says in one Hornby book, which is on a shelf somewhere. I've got a couple of books and a cardboard shed there and an old track mat. It says locomotive run in a hesitant or erratic fashion. This one is for years showed a perfect example of that. She seems smoother now. She's definitely seems to be getting smoother. But still haven't got my hopes up though, because I don't know what's going to happen next time I get her out. If she stays smooth like this, I'll see what she's like pulling a train. So good loco the B1. I got this from Model Zone about 5 or 6 years ago, and you know, most of the time I've had her, she's been pretty well. I've had her pulling a lot of trains, 10 forward and 10 to first. I don't know why. It's just one time when after she'd been running perfectly, I put her away. Next thing I know, when I get her up, she's well, just absolutely terrible. I mean, I thought I had bad problems with the Hornby Fowler 42355, but this one was hopefully was far beyond that.